At exactly 12:03 a.m. on Christmas morning, someone knocked on my door. 3 slow knocks, and whispered my full name the way only my dead father used to say it. I froze, because my father had been buried 7 years earlier, and because nobody in our village ever knocks on a door after midnight on Christmas. Not if they want to live.
My name is Ifeanyi Okorie, and I grew up in Umuoka, a quiet village in southeastern Nigeria, where Christmas is louder than weddings and more sacred than Sunday service. In Umuoka, Christmas is not just a celebration, it is a boundary. People believe the night between December 24th and 25th is when the living and the dead walk too close to each other. Elders say heaven opens for blessings and the earth opens for deaths. That night, masquerades must rest, shrines must remain untouched, and doors must stay closed after midnight. My father used to say, Christmas night is when spirits come to collect what they were promised. I laughed at him back then. I don't laugh anymore. I had avoided Umuoka for years. Lagos had swallowed me. The noise, the rush, the lies we tell ourselves to survive. But that December, Lagos became too heavy. I had lost my job, my fiancé had left, and every night I dreamt of my father standing under the udala tree behind our compound, staring at me like I had forgotten something important. So I came home. My mother was already dead. My siblings had scattered. The old family house had been locked for years, waiting for a son, brave or foolish, enough to sleep there again. That son was me. On Christmas Eve, as I dragged my box into the compound, Mama Ejiro, our nearest neighbor, dropped the bucket she was carrying. "Chai!" she shouted. "Ifeanyi, is that you?" "Yes, Mama." She looked at the sky, then at the house, then back at me. "You chose this night to come." "It's Christmas." She shook her head slowly. "Christmas night is not for returnees." "What does that mean?" She leaned closer and whispered, "Your father made promises before he died, promises that were never completed." My chest tightened. "What promises?" She stepped back as if afraid she had said too much. "Lock your door tonight," she said, "and if you hear your name, do not answer."
As evening fell, the village came alive. Children knocked on doors singing carols, firewood crackled, churches echoed with night vigils. From far away, drums beat, slow, heavy, ancient. I sat alone in the sitting room, staring at my father's old armchair. He had died suddenly, collapsed one evening, eyes wide, mouth open, as if he had been trying to warn us. The elders said it was ordinary death, but the way people avoided our family afterward told another story.
By 11:45 p.m., the air changed. The wind stopped. Even the insects went quiet. I locked the doors and windows, just like Mama Ejiro warned. I turned off the lights and sat on my bed, Bible in hand, though I wasn't reading it. Then the clock on my phone changed. 12 a.m., Christmas Day. That was when I heard footsteps in the compound. Slow, bare, purposeful. I held my breath.
Knock. 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 Not loud, not gentle, intentional. Then the whisper came. Ifeanyi Okorie. My blood turned cold. The voice was hoarse, tired, familiar. My son, open the door. I knew that voice. It belonged to the man I had buried.
Every instinct screamed at me to stay silent. But another part of me, The boy who once ran to his father whenever he called stood up. What if it's a prank? My mind argued. What if it's Mama Ejiro? What if your father needs help? Then the voice said something only he would know. You still sleep on the right side of the bed, like your mother used to complain. My knees gave way. Who was at my door? And why did it sound like someone wearing my father's voice? I didn't open the door. Instead, I whispered, "Go away." The voice sighed. "So you've been told already." Silence followed, then scratching, long fingernails dragging across wood. "Your father borrowed time," the voice said calmly. "Christmas night is when time must be returned." As the scratching continued, memories came back, memories I had buried. My father had not been an ordinary man. Before he became a church elder, he had been something else, something darker. I remembered overhearing arguments late at night, strange visitors, blood-stained chickens behind the house. I remembered him once telling my mother, "If I don't finish this before Christmas, they'll come." That Christmas never came for him. He died in November. And now, they had come. The lock began to turn. Slowly. I hadn't touched it. The door creaked open just a little, and cold air rushed in, carrying the smell of wet earth and old graves. Standing outside was a figure shaped like my father, but wrong. His eyes were too deep, his smile too wide. Behind him, the compound was full of shadows that moved without bodies. "Come," he said, "it's your turn now." I don't remember screaming. I remember waking up at dawn, lying naked in the red earth behind our compound, covered in white chalk markings. Church bells rang in the distance. Mama Ejiro stood over me, crying. "They took the debt," she whispered, "but they marked you." I left Umuoka that same morning. I didn't say goodbye. Every Christmas since then, something knocks on my door, wherever I am. Sometimes it sounds like my father. Sometimes it sounds like me. And every year, the knock comes closer. So if you hear your name whispered on Christmas night, ask yourself one question. Who promised something in your blood before you were born? And are they coming to collect you next?